Now here's where you all are. If you want to look, I'm going to put an X. It's actually right here, start.
I was in like
we were in the hallway.
Computer, like, room thing.
You were in the station manager's office, I think?
I was like trying to break
I was in the hallway.
Yeah.
And I was in the hallway.
You found, and there was a memo too that you all saw.
Oh yeah. But then I'm trying to get the code on something.
Now, do you remember what that memo was about?
It said to remind that there's a. I think I wrote it.
See if you wrote it down. These are important clues.
I didn't write it.
Okay. It was a memo about checking the tachyon micromechanics lab at a certain time, which would have been about, I think it was like a half hour from now. Okay? 1 hour away. They're supposed to check, security chief was supposed to check this lab. Now, we have on this, just so you know, this space station has multiple levels. It has, let's see if you all can see this. It has a main level, which is level 2. That's where you are right here. Okay? You're in these offices here. If you want to take it and pass it around, you can. Then there's the 1 level. Okay, level 1 on the computer shows up like this, and all it is are rooms where the crew sleeps and where the crew lives. Okay? And then there's other levels up here in the dome. There's a hydroponics lab. Do you know what hydroponics is? It's gardening without soil. So they just have water in tubes and plants growing there with light above them. Above that is more gardens, and then above that is the radio antennas and radar for the station. Now out here on these arms, there's 4 arms, you have classified and declassified sections. And basically this is what they look like. This is the declassified. Each arm has 2 levels, an upper and a lower level. Okay? All of this is blanked out. This is classified information. This requires a security code to know what's in these 4 arms, but each arm looks the same. I have everything here. So if you want to know what's in it, you will have to break that code. I want you to do a little math when you're working on that computer. When you roll, I want you to take your computer operation skill, which is what? 20 something, 30, 40?
Computer operation 50.
50? I want you to take your luck. What's your luck?
Where does it say that?
L-U-C?
24.
38? Okay. I want you to take 38 divided by 2 and round down. Okay? And then you can add that amount to your skill number of 50. So what is 38 divided by 2 rounding down?
2.
Shh! Quiet! Give me that. She can talk for herself. She's an almost grown woman. Mom, could you close that door, please?
That's 19.
Okay, so from now on, I want you on your notes to write down you're going to add 19 to your computer operation while you're working on this station. So instead of 50, your computer operation is now what?
What's it called? 69.
Exactly. Got it? And your roll has to be 69 or lower to get in. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
That's for her only. Right now. It could change. Okay. Now, we had, all of you all were together. There's some information that I need you all to find. Okay, I'm going to give you some objectives. No, it's okay. It's okay, thanks. I'm going to give you some objectives to write down. Station deck plans. I want to see some writing. Blank sheet on the next sheet that you... On the next sheet, yeah. Station deck plans. Okay? And after you write station deck plans, you write basic. That's what you have here. You're on a mystery. Okay? So I'm giving you the evidence, things that you can search for evidence, because you have a whole missing crew. Station personnel record. You could call it personnel roster right here. It's called personnel roster. You can abbreviate if you want, write it and scribble if you want, as long as you can read it. Okay. Station systems monitor. Station, you know, like space station? System monitor.
No, this one.
Okay, well, I'm not going to go through it again. You have to get it from someone else. Next. By the way, station system monitor, you can get that in where is it? Chief Engineer Office. So you might, Chief Engineer. Okay? Now, also, you have communication records. This is in the communications office. By the way, all these offices are right in the area where you beamed in. Now, when I give you this to write down, when you find clues, you should write down what you found. Okay? Because things are going to start getting hot and heavy. They're going to get difficult. Might even be dangerous. So you got to make wise decisions based on logic, evidence. Security monitor. We could call it like this. Security cameras. That's in Security Chief Office. Make sure you write that down. Security cameras in the Security Chief Office. Now, if you're having trouble catching up, just look at Mustafa or Imran and do the best you can. Okay. Lab plans. Remember what I talked about? Classified? Okay? These are classified. So lab plans are classified. And finally, hope you're writing this down, Imran. Private communication. Private messages. Okay? If you're having difficulty keeping up, Ramza, all you have to do is just ask questions later. You can say, hey, what was that, or something, okay? But main thing is, Ramza, you just pay attention to what's happening. Because you're security. I'm sorry, I keep calling you Ramza. You are, I'm Azaram. Private communications are found at the communication station. or communications office, whatever you want to call it.
So communications records and private communication are in the same place?
Yes.
Now this means
Yes.
you can get.
All right.
So everybody
Now,
you have to use this.
now regarding
That's the whole trick.
last week, what was happening right when we stopped?
Water.
So everybody gets two.
Water dripping.
Okay.
And we were, everybody was going their separate ways, and everybody was going, some people were going the hallways, and then some people were going to the security room.
We got lost.
You got lost. Maybe you felt lost. It was quite overwhelming. Yes.
I was in the hallway and I heard the water dripping and I called the
The commander.
They were
Right? Yes.
Over there when we right before we split up, we heard like water running, so we
Yes.
split up to find out where it was coming from.
Yes. Did you hear them say that? They just said that. See, this game we have to listen. So if they said it already, you don't have to say it again. Yeah. But I'm glad that means you were listening though. So I think that's really good. Okay? But make sure you're listening to what they say too. You know, if you want to say, yeah, I was going to say that too. That's fine. Okay? But make sure you're paying attention to what your teammates say. All right? Because you got to work together. All right. Someone missing a penny?
I took that from someone.
I took it from someone. Sorry.
You took it from
You have to put this in the jar. Thank you. Okay. So, you know, Commander Hashmi is passed out, sick from transporter sickness. So, you all ran to where he was, which is right here, by the assistant manager's office. Okay. You think you found, you're still in, make sure you write this down. You're still in the security chief's office. Okay? Trying to work that computer. She is. Andana. There you go. Alright? So now you guys are here in the station manager's office. Right by it. Now, you hear the water dripping. In the door, you know, in 200 years in the future, and all these space stations and everything, there's no door handles. Doors just open and close out of the wall. They don't open and close like this. They go into the wall and then close. Do you understand? Like a sliding door, like you see at the grocery store.
Yeah, I used to have that. Like I used to
Yeah.
pull it in my
Well, these you don't even have to pull. You just walk up to it and it opens.
like the one in grocery store.
Yeah. So this door by the assistant station manager's office, where you hear the water dripping, it's going like this. It's not even opening all the way, and it keeps doing this. Now you're not there, so you can't say anything to them unless you guys use your communicators.
Now you can use cassettes.
You can use your communicators to communicate with each other. And by the way, your security man is armed with a phaser 1. All of you have phaser 1. He's got phaser 2. If you pull the trigger on that thing during the game, that means you really fired it. So don't be reckless.
What is it, fire?
You're trained. You know all about it. Okay. It's modern marksmanship on your character sheet. Make sure you have your character sheets out, by the way. And do me a favor. Look on your character sheet. Ramza, get your character sheet. Okay.
It is up.
Okay. Look right at endurance. And then you see something next to it says max op end. Make sure they see it too. You see max op end?
Yeah.
Imran, show him. You see max op end and current?
Under intuition.
Yeah. Max op end and cur op end. I want you to bring the cur op end down 1 point. Not max op end, the current.
Yeah, that one.
Everybody getting along over there?
Yeah, it is.
Having fun?
What was it before?
Okay.
70,
Okay.
65.
right. Okay. That, you know why I had you bring that down? Because when you went through the transporter and it wasn't working right, it affected you. You're a little more tired. And when you get tired and fatigued, your current operating endurance goes down. If you get wounded, like physically hurt, your max op end and your cure op end both come down. But don't worry, I'll tell you what. Did you take one off?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's keep our fingers away from our noses so we don't spread our germs. Okay? All right. Okay. So, what y'all gonna do, the four of you? And Mustafa, you are basically team leader at this point. But you guys talk to each other. Talk with each other. What you mean?
So we're together. So are we where the water is dripping, or like did we go there yet?
You are at the. You are right out here. Right outside of this office. Okay, and there's a bathroom connected to the office. The bathroom door, where you hear the water dripping.
Okay, I think we should like go see like where.
What's happening?
Yeah, go inside and see like why is the water dripping.
Tell him. You talk.
Mustafa, Wahan.
Bahtan.
If we go in there, should someone use their phaser or me to stop the door from doing that open close thing all the time?
Because we don't know what's gonna happen, so we could try, but it might like cause something else to happen.
Mustafa, so like if you go in there, because the bathroom has a sink, that's probably where it's coming from, because
If your
the
security,
toilet can also overflow.
if you want to go in first, that's appropriate for you to do.
Sure.
So then you have to tell them that.
Mustafa, son, I think it's appropriate for me.
Just say cadet Wahdan.
That Wahan. I'm going to go in there first.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
So tell us after if you see anything that's like besides the water dripping, like if you see anything else on the floor.
Okay, you ready?
I should take a phaser just in case.
Well, he has a phaser on him, so
Yeah.
take your phaser. And you're coming out like this, being careful. And you're going to open the door. You get the rest of it open, right? You look in. As you step in, the lights turn on. And you see what looks like a roll of paper towels jammed into the door. And you see, well, I'll let you ask if you see anything else.
Do I see it?
Well, you see some puddles of water on the sink and on the floor, and where the roll of paper is. Okay, you need to blow your nose? Okay, all right. Okay. So, that's it. And that's all he tells you he finds.
Okay, so the door's open.
Yep.
So let's go and see if we see anything else and see why the water is dripping.
Faucet's on.
Start. Okay, I'm gonna close it.
Okay, dripping stops. The dripping stops.
Can I see if I see anything else around the room?
Okay, right now in the bathroom, you check the stalls, and there's listen guys, there's nothing in there. The only other place you can go is the station manager's office, so you have to step back outside the bathroom and go back in and go into another door.
Okay, let's go see the station manager office and see if there's anything like unusual or if there's
Okay.
anybody there.
You going together?
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna go there, right? She's gonna roll, and she's trying to get into the computer to get What? We're trying to break that password so we can find some more information. Okay, so go ahead and roll.
Is the Blackburn 10?
Yep.
71.
71. So what is your skill level now with the luck? 69, wasn't it?
Where? Yeah, 69.
Okay. Now, these Federation computers are notorious for turning on security alarms if they're hacked too many times. So, be careful. Next turn. You're like, drat! So she calls you guys and says, I'm still trying to get in. Okay, so you're going to Assistant Station Manager's office. In this room, nothing significant, just another terminal with some sofa chairs, computer readouts, some a plate with some food on it on the desk.
Now it's my turn.
I want to see like
Well, I think I should call. What was her name? The game.
Andorra.
Andana.
Andana.
Cadet Andana, yeah.
Cadet Andana. I think I should tell her that she should come over here because if we scan the place, like there could be an elevator up in the roof. You know.
So what, your helm, right?
No, I'm medical.
You're medical. So he can do a scan with his tricorder. He has a tricorder. You wanted him to do a scan for what?
Well, if we can find any clues, like maybe there's a secret trapdoor under the pillows.
Well, he can only, with his tricorder, he can't find trap doors, but yeah, he can scan for life, energy, and poison, toxins.
Why don't I just scan for for some things like what you just said, like life, things like that, just to know,
Okay.
just to like see.
Okay.
Or if there's poison in the room.
All right, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that you know how it says there's a plate of food, so should go see, and if it like decayed or anything, that means there hasn't been anybody there for a long time. But if it hasn't,
Well, you want to go up and look at it?
yeah. So then if it's like decaying, that means the person hasn't been there. No like living people have been there for a long time.
Well, go up there and look at it. Let's see.
So
So you walk up there?
yeah,
All of you? Alright.
I'll just go.
It looks, actually, it's a big salad.
Is it like is anything like rotting or anything?
It looks fresh.
So that means they haven't been like gone for long. The people.
You want him to do a scan to see if, he said he's going to scan for some toxins, right?
Yeah.
See if there's any poisons in it, in the food.
It might have killed her.
Okay, so press the middle button. Hold it like this and press the middle button. Nothing.
No poison.
There's nothing wrong with the food. There is a normal breakdown process, but pretty much it's fresh. What you found in your scan? What you found in your scan is it's fresh.
So if it's
It just came out of the food processor.
They scan if there's like any like life, like if there are people hiding. I already checked.
Yeah, you're not there.
It's okay.
Okay, he does another scan. And he's not able to get energy scans, but he is getting some type of it's not a life. It's a give me a second.
source.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's strange patterns of energy in the station, but you can't get any more information. You need a science tricorder, and that's what she has. You can't get any more information than that. All right, but let him
just want
or
to say
him, let
that-
these two talk.
I want to say that. So if the salad's fresh, that means that people they haven't disappeared for like that long. That means they have only been gone for like a little time. Cause if it's fresh, that means they just like disappeared not that long ago.
Talk to him, not me.
Mustafa? Well, I just thought, when you were looking, did you find any like bite marks? Or people when they go on food, they bite it?
You're asking me. You're looking. I mean, you can ask me. You can say, I'm going to look to see if there's bite marks. You don't have to ask him. You can ask me. I'm going to look to see if there's bite marks. Okay? Okay. Actually, there is a fork in the middle of it with a tomato stuck in it. A cherry tomato. And of course, it makes you sick looking at it because you're a Cajun. And tomatoes make Cajuns very sick to their stomach. Sit up. Slide in. Oh, it's that sun getting in your eyes? I'm sorry.
I could put on the snakes.
Let me see if I can bring that down for you. Do you have any sunglasses?
No.
Let's see if I can get this. All right. If Brother Eric falls, could you please call 911? Thank you.
No, we'll call the ambulance.
How's that? Is that better?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now we got new
Okay.
heavy duty things.
Ooh, you did a frog.
I want to call Cadet and Donna so she could come where we are and try to scan it.
And Donna.
Press the second button as you go like that.
Oh, Cadet Donna, can you come to the assistant station office? We want you to scan the place to see if there's any energy.
Okay, do you want to finish? You were working on the computer. You want to just try one more time?
Okay.
Yeah, tell them you're going to try one more time.
I'll be trying one more time to hack the password and then I'll be coming.
Okay, go ahead. So roll your dice.
23.
All right, you're in. You're in. Okay, so according to what I told you, okay, you're at the security chief's office. So what things can you get? Remember the notes you took? It was camera, right? Security cameras? You just wrote it down.
Really?
Didn't you? We were all writing stuff down.
Basic
Maybe-
administration, person, station system monitor. We have communication records and communication.
Security cameras.
Oh yeah, security
Okay.
cameras. Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
You can call it security cameras if you want.
These are automatic recordings. You're in. Okay, so you actually see. She sees. Now you all can't say anything because you're not in the same room. You don't see what she sees right now. You can talk to her only about it after on the communicator if she calls you or if she goes and sits with you. Go ahead.
No, like, can I?
This means go to the bathroom.
Yeah, like I have a shirt on.
Yes.
Can I take off my uniform?
Yeah, go do it in the corner there. Go do it go in the bathroom. Okay, whatever. Okay, but hurry up. Okay. So the monitors are playing back. You're going back. And you're scrolling in there with your finger across the screen. And you happen to see a file for Assistant Engineer Officer Leclerc.
I get one more card.
Press on it.
Okay. You press on it, it loads up. You see a man sipping coffee. And then you see him put down the coffee. He picks up his pad. It looks like an iPad. You ever seen that? Picks up his pad. And you were in the assistant security. You're assistant station manager. So this is engineering officer. Okay, forget that. And all of a sudden, pew, he's gone. And you see the pad fall to the ground. Not to the ground, to the table.
Is there like a date for it, like when it happened?
So you check the date. It happens to be the same date of your arrival to the station. Okay. And is there anything else you want to do with that file or anything?
Is there any other file?
There's all over the station. Do you want to look for a particular place in the station at a particular time? You have
I actually, you know how, wait, I don't really, because I'm in the game, I don't know what they're,
Shh, guys, gals, go ahead, say that again.
because they're in that office, they're checking the bathrooms, so I want to see if, like, there's someone who turned the bathroom, sink on or something.
Sit down, scoot in.
In the office, I want to see if there was somebody to
So
turn the sink on.
they are in, you want to look at a video surveillance of the place where they are at that time, at the same time that this fella disappeared.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that would be assistant station manager's office, and you're watching. It happens to be a man sitting there, and then another lady walks by, and actually she resembles this woman here, associate researcher Nakamura. And walking by, gives him something, nods, leaves. You see him stick a fork into his plate, disappears. Fork falls.
I want to call.
Okay, just do it. Yeah, you're right. Just talk.
Hello?
I hacked the password in the security room, and it showed when, oh wait, I forgot what it showed. Oh yeah, I looked at a video on the room that you were in, and it showed that, the guy disappeared, and then it was the day that we came today.
Did you see any other files?
Yeah,
What did it show?
I forgot.
All stations. Anywhere. You have files for everywhere on the station.
There was files of everything, but I forgot the first one that I heard up that I saw. Let me think.
Okay, you remember. She explains it to you.
Okay,
It's
what time, did you see what time that video was, like, taken? Like,
Yeah, the first video was taken the same day that we arrived.
like time, is there any time?
I didn't ask for time.
Mommy.
Can you ask? Can you check for the time?
Guys.
And then I'll be right there.
Okay. And check, like, other files in every place.
Every place.
Not every place, like,
It's gonna take a long time to do
a few
that.
other places, like 1 or 2 more places.
All right, so you want her to come back
Yeah,
to meet
after.
with you guys?
Yeah, afterwards.
Okay, so you want her to still check?
Yeah, after she checks the files.
Okay, why don't you do this? Why don't you go to where they are, since you have the password, log in with that
Password.
security password so you can get the security account. And then if you want, you can access, I think, station system something. I told you is in engineering, right? What was the other clue I told you to look for?
Station system monitor.
Yep. So maybe you can look there, communications too. All right, so she shows up where you guys are. She logs into the computer. She checks out some other places. What other place do you want to look? Now you're all together. Now, if you guys have any suggestions, I mean, you should be looking at the map of areas that you think might have clues. Okay? Because maybe if you search, you can get some clues.
I think I found a clue.
Okay? Talk to your teammate.
I think you should check the, so we're right here, right now.
Yeah.
So I think you should check, no, not here. The cafeteria place and the and the chief engine office.
Go ahead.
So I think you should check the chief engine office and the cafeteria place.
Okay.
Wait, Mr. Andana?
Yeah.
Do you think all together we can upload those files? And instead we'll leave the computer memory blank, but we'll have it in our station.
Wait a second.
You can copy some of them to your tricorder, but it might take.
Because
Yeah, you can copy a lot of
because
it,
I found
upload
those
it without
patterns
erasing
of
it.
energy in my scanning.
You better write that down that you've done
We're in
that.
the back, right?
No, we're in the assistant station office.
Because there are like tiles I scanned because I found patterns of energy. And down here the tiles are also patterns, so they may have put a certain amount of energy, like they may have stored their energy in a certain amount in each
So
tile.
I'll be scanning all of
Did you
files.
did you check the files?
I didn't say anybody's names. What's your name?
My name.
Azarm.
Azarm. I will be.
Did you check the files yet?
I checked the files. I'm going to be copying on my quarter thing. I'm going to be copying them on my quarter thing. So then I'll have it so we won't have to keep coming back to them.
But we're
So-
not on our shift.
Now I know they'll be recorded to my
Sure.
quarter thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So what's up? What do you need?
I was saying we're gonna record everything on my
Tricorder. Okay.
Okay, but
You're
Sure.
recording everything, like all this data you're finding on the computer. Okay.
so you're uploading it right now to your.
yes.
Okay, is it finished uploading?
It'll be done in a couple minutes. Go ahead.
So
All right. It's done.
okay,
Now,
so
what do you need?
now can you see what it shows on the files?
Where do you want to show? Where should I show you?
The over in the cafeteria and the chief engineering office.
First, let's go because I'm thinking it's
We're-
closer to the.
Well, we're
shuttle.
just checking.
Okay, well, oh yeah, I know that. Okay, okay, I'll check this. So,
Check out these maps.
I'm
See
checking
if there's
chief
things that you think should be
engineer
checked.
office.
You're gonna check chief engineer's office at what time? Now or when?
Time that they disappeared.
Oh yeah, the time that they disappeared.
Okay. So the chief engineer, show me on the map, please. Point to it. Ah. Okay. At the same time, you see people walking through, and at that moment, there was no one in the view of the camera. But you don't see anyone. You fast forward it, and you don't see anyone after that moment of the disappearance of the other people. You don't see anyone disappear because there's no one in the view of the camera. But you don't see anyone come through. You rewind and go back, you see people coming through.
Is there any voices?
At the time of the disappearance? All right. So she plays back the time of the disappearance. And you hear laughter. And then you hear someone say, and then I told them. Silence. So you heard someone talking and it just dropped off.
I think we should check now actually instead of here, yeah, we should check the
Before we
cafeteria.
check the cafeteria, does anybody have an idea where they went or what happened to them?
It's like something, I think something like zapped them and then they,
Listen,
like,
she's talking to you guys. So ask your question again.
So before we look at any other places, does anybody know or have any ideas where the people have went?
I think it was
See if they have something to say first.
I didn't have any idea like how they disappeared.
I have like an idea of should I do a scan if like there are any people anywhere like Like if there's any life.
I've already done that.
Yeah, and
Well, you want to do it again?
Like if people came from outside in. No.
Maybe somebody.
we could try scanning. Okay.
You
Let me ask.
Maybe somebody took them away.
No, because on they just disappeared suddenly. No, it doesn't show anybody taking them away. They just disappeared randomly.
vanished
Yeah.
like that. Like you're looking at me now, right? I suddenly disappear.
Not like
No
some-
flash. Yeah, it's not like something like, hey, come over here. It wasn't like that. It wasn't a poof of smoke. Completely disappeared.
I think you should scan it, but let him see what he has. Okay, what do you
Well,
have?
it may be a weapon in the kind of disintegrate mode. Maybe
A
a
disintegration
weapon, a
weapon?
different type. Not any kind of phaser at all.
Well, what he's talking about. See that phaser at the highest setting? It hits something and can make something disintegrate, disappear. But it doesn't happen like that though, like a flash, and it's gone. It happens actually. You'll see the person writhe in pain as they burn up and completely disappear.
So that in the recordings, it doesn't show them like pain. They just vanish like that.
Do they show the top of the building, like in like videos?
Top of the station?
Yeah, like no, not top of the ceiling, like that
outside
room,
of
that
it?
part of it. Like if it was facing like the person, did it show
Like the
high up
ceiling?
of it? Yeah, the ceiling of that place.
There are cameras located at the. Can I have the maps, please?
Over here.
All of that. There are cameras located at the airlocks. The airlocks. So this is a way you can leave the station and work on the station from outside to do repairs.
I think
There's an airlock over there.
Were there any windows?
There's some windows in the crew, but yeah, there's windows on the station.
so. The air.
I think that shows here. Yeah, like if you look here, here's a picture of the station.
The airlock.
Make
is
sure
like,
everyone else gets to see it.
The airlock's outside the ship.
Okay, airlock is a door. It's like a big, thick door.
It's inside of the door. Or out?
It's like a door. If you can imagine a door, and you step outside the door, and you're in the vacuum of space. Okay, so the airlock. Then here's the first door. Opens up. You walk in.
So you can
it
only
closes.
see the inside of it.
It decompresses, and then it opens up another door. You ever seen the astronauts leave the space station? They actually have like a little closet. One door opens, they go in, the other door closes. Then the air changes, and then that door opens, then they leave the space. That's how it works. So there's a camera right there for that section.
Okay, I think we should see if there's a file on that camera because somebody could have like came in or came out. Or
Okay.
something.
So let's hold on. He wanted to do another scan.
Yeah.
All right.
so
He
I-
likes to do scans. All right. So hit that middle button.
Hit the middle.
All right. Okay. So on your readout right now, all you see is your friends here, your crewmates as life. You can put it down. But you are again picking up strange energy patterns.
Okay,
But you can't get any details on it.
Do you have
Hold- Yeah, okay.
I have two things. The first one is anybody remember that magnetic storm 3-level?
Yeah. That's
there
what.
may be something inside it that affected this whole ship. Instead,
Station.
the whole station, instead of the person getting rid of another person, part of that magnetic storm maybe defunctioned the computers, and it might have sent something. Maybe that pad made that man disappear.
Maybe.
Instead.
Okay, so that's something to think about. How about you? You got any observations?
Maybe because of the storm, those two people disappeared.
It wasn't only two
It was
people.
the whole.
It was the whole
It was the
entire
whole
ship.
crew.
Well, so far, the videos that you've looked at, that's what it shows. You haven't looked at all of them. Okay, so you want to see a video of the airlock.
Yes, but I think before she should do a scan because she's like with her science.
Okay, you want me to tell you the airlock or the other scan? What do you want to know now?
The airlock.
Okay, airlock camera is no signal.
No signal.
No signal.
I think
That typically means there's a malfunction.
Yeah, I think he has a point because if there's no signal for that camera, there was probably it was in the same room when he was like on his iPad.
What's a pad?
On it's not.
Wait.
I'm sorry.
Pad?
Say that again?
Which room was it in that you're looking at?
For no signal?
The airlock.
Right here. Okay. This is the first. You are on level 2, right? The airlock is upstairs on level 3. And it's at the south or the blue section. There's 4 sections on this station you should know about. A yellow, a blue, a red, and a green. Okay? North, south, east, west. Alright, and of course the station's always turning, so it's in space. There's no north, south, east, west in space. But I'm just helping you understand. Airlock is right here. No signal here.
Yeah,
Malfunction.
I think that he's right because if he said that there was like from the iPad that it made like that's how he disappeared. I think that something with the cameras did something to all the like electricity and all of those technology things. So then when they touched when they did something like electricity, they probably disappeared or something somewhere else.
You know how like that crew vanished? There might be some person upstairs, and I didn't pick up the energy from the.
You would have picked them up. It's not that big a station.
Yeah, that's
you would
probably
have
the
picked up if
pattern.
there was any other. See that crew roster? These are Andorians, Tellarites, humans, Vulcans. You have no life signs of anyone like that
It's
besides
probably
yourself.
the pattern of energy. Where it's coming from.
That's for you to find out. Now let me tell you something about that pad though, that engineer had. They all have them. They all use them. They all look at them. So if you're thinking that that's the cause of a problem, it might be, but it's kind of like you with your pencil in math class. Everyone has it.
I think that the airlock cameras are malfunction because when somebody was going out or to do something outside of the ship, then somebody else came in because they didn't really see anybody during the magnetic storm. So somebody came in and they ruined the cameras so the people won't see them.
How do you know that someone can't just leave the station without the station manager knowing about it? So how do you know that? You can't just leave the station.
I'm just making an idea. Like
you got to find out. Do you want to find that out? You have to look at the records of if anyone left the station, right? Okay.
So I want to.
Your computer science person, and your helmsman, because your helmsman's familiar with tractor beams and whatnot in space, zero-G operations. You both take a look. There's no records of anybody reporting to leave the station from the airlock.
I'm thinking that like maybe there was a ship behind the station that we're in right now because it was probably has this like not kind of like a laser but something that could connect to the other ship that maybe like
didn't I say that?
Roll against your intelligence right now. What's your intelligence?
What did it say?
INT.
65.
65? Okay, roll. What'd you roll?
17.
You just remembered that you did a sensor sweep of the whole area before you got there and when you got there, and there were no other ships.
Yeah, like
There could be Klingon ships have what's called, Romulans and Klingons have what's called a cloaking device where they can hide their ship and you won't be able to sense it, but this is Federation space.
Okay.
But you never know. You never know. Okay. Talk to you.
I have 2 things to say. So after this one, that strange energy patterns that somebody was picking up.
Mr. Zulan?
Mr. Zulan was picking up. That must be how, well, it must have, that strange energy pattern must have radiated right to those pads if they're electronic.
Well, the pads are there. So if you want to look at the pads to see if they're malfunctioning, you can. Do you want to do that?
The strange energy patterns might be making those.
Okay. So look at your skills. There's something called small equipment system technology. Small equipment system technology.
Oh, here.
Yeah. You have. If you have nothing, it's a 10. But don't write it. Who has a rating for small equipment systems technology? Okay. So you have. No, you have operation.
Technology.
Yeah, you're an engineer. You should. What do you have?
No.
You have Buddha. What?
No. I had my ID card over here and it's gone.
It's gone.
We better find it.
Check under your notebook.
Okay. All right. Who else has small equipment system technology? What do you have?
He has 40, Lucky.
No, what?
For technology?
No, 6.
No. Small equipment system technology.
Yeah, it's right
do.
here. Yeah, 6.
I do have 6.
He has 6. You have 15.
Yeah.
You have what? Nothing, right?
No.
Okay. So 6 plus 15 is how much, sir?
21.
Okay. You are working. You're looking at the pad, and they're trying to understand it and help you understand it. So I need you to roll. Take a no. He can take one. Yeah. Black first. 86.
86.
You're not able to figure it out right now.
86. So high though.
Yeah. 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 Okay. So, anything else you wanted to check? You wanted to do a scan, didn't you? With your tricorder.
Yeah.
Okay. You wanted to do a scan for energy, right? Okay. So that would be the first button. Go ahead. The first button there.
It's not pressing.
Press the middle one then. Yeah, there we go. All right. Okay. Here's what you get. All right. Tricorder scan. There are no unusual power sources, but there are unusual patterns. And now you're looking into that further because he helped you find that out. Overall power consumption. That means power being used. Is higher than normal with the source of the power drain to the red section of the space station. That's called north also. You might want to, some of y'all might want to be taking notes. These are clues. These are clues. Okay? Tricorder reads with a drain of power to the north.
Okay, so can I see the map?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we should do this. Some people should stay where they like. Some people should go to the red corner of the ship or station, and some other people should go to the other side. Everybody should go. How many people? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 people, so we could take. It could be like two people going to the red because it's more. We're gonna be having like more issues to solve because like when the tricorder was saying.
I'm sorry. I said red, blue.
Oh,
Blue. Sorry, blue.
I mean blue.
So,
And then 2 people should go to the blue because I think there will be more things to like look at in the blue, and then everybody would go their separate ways. So like Zan would go to red, and then the other people would go to green and then yellow.
I think we should.
At this state, Starfleet landing party procedures require when you are in a dangerous situation to stay together as much as possible. If you're going to split up into 2 parties, if there's enough of you. But since you're all cadets without much experience and not very skilled, I think y'all should stick, because notice how I had to put your skills together in order to solve things. You know what I mean? But it's a good idea. But I'm just suggesting.
Actually,
You okay, Ramza?
Okay, we should all go to the the blue section where that's where the airlock is.
and then
So
split up the
Okay.
rooms.
Okay, so you are.
Uh-oh, something popped.
Somebody's playing with dice. Was that a die or a pen?
whose
You see the die? Okay. All right.
was it?
What?
Whose was it?
No, you don't have to give yourself. You don't have to take a penny away. You're fine. I want you to talk more. You too. Talk more. Think.
Okay, so let's all go
Alright.
to the.
Science, medical. Think like a doctor. Think like a doctor. You. Think like a pilot. Think like a pilot, because that's what you are. Okay? All right. You're not just, I'm here. Nah, you're a pilot. So think like a pilot.
Wait,
All right.
so we have 5 people, right? So
And you're Andorian.
one person
So
can
you
go
have what?
north, one person can go south, east, and west.
Antennas?
Or one
Hearing?
person can just stay in like
No,
the
I
middle
think
and go.
You're a warrior.
Hearing.
Andorians are warriors. Okay, they're
I have an idea. When we're going to the blue,
okay.
what's his name?
Ihar.
Ihar, you could, doesn't the antenna thingies like send sound?
Yeah. His sound, he can hear better. He and the Andorians and Vulcans can hear better than other people.
Yeah, so he could try to see if there's any voices coming from anywhere when we're in the blue section.
Guys, don't destroy your ID cards. Don't
Yeah,
bend them
so-
up and eat them and pick your nose on them. Okay? Thank you.
Okay, I think we should all go to the blue section.
Okay.
And
So you're on level 2.
together.
All right? You were here at this office, okay? So you're going to leave the hallway, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ihar, we have any Vulcans?
No.
You're a Vulcan.
Yes.
Okay. You get a black and white die. You get a black and white die. You get a black and white die. All right. This is a secret roll. I'm not telling you why you're rolling. Okay. Where is my note? Here it is. Okay. Okay. Roll. You roll. What was that? It wasn't a roll. Yeah, that's a roll. Okay, 05. What's your name again?
Zulan.
Zulan. Okay, Ihar, roll.
I think just 50.
Yes.
I got
50. 59. Go, please.
70.
What's your intelligence?
65.
What's your intelligence?
66.
What? Oh, I didn't have to ask you. That was a really good roll. Well, I'm gonna tell the 3 of you. As you approach this area, this is called the turbo lift. You're going to the turbo lift to go up to or down. Where are you going? You're going
Up.
You're going up
think.
to level 3.
Up.
Up and down and all around. Whatever. You're going up or down to level 3, right?
Okay.
You 3 here clattering metal and the sound of things breaking from the general direction of the center of that level.
And, oh, we should go to the center of the level.
Yeah.
Okay, don't you guys think
Now,
we should go?
Yeah, we should
do you
see what's
stop
happening.
walking to listen?
Yes.
As you stop, you two, what's your name again? Azaram and Mustafa, you hear it too. It's like really faint. It's like, as you hear them say, "Stop!" Don't you hear that? You know, and he's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." Of course, he's a Vulcan. He's like, "Yes, affirmative. I hear it." So you hear clattering metal and the sounds of things breaking.
We heard it from where?
Okay, they told you that they all hear it from out here. So look at what you think might be clattering and breaking in that direction.
We're in this level 3? Or?
Yeah, you didn't even leave your level.
Oh.
Where do you think the
You didn't even leave your level. What room is that? In that direction?
Canteen cafeteria. Well, that's what he thinks that it's gonna be. Cafeteria.
You think it's the cafeteria?
That is more.
I'm thinking that too because from all the other places, it seems like this place has metal and
lot of
glass.
Let's ask your Vulcan doctor what he thinks. You're a doctor. Think like a doctor.
Yeah,
Yeah, sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
there might be like cracking sounds, like the floors or the ceilings breaking,
Okay.
because the crew vanished, so it might be coming because the ceiling was breaking.
But wouldn't we be feeling like when it's falling down? Because the ship doesn't have we're right next to the place where and
not
we
that
should
far
be feeling
from the
it should be tilting. I mean,
Or we should
falling.
it should be at least
It could be going down like pebble by pebble. There might be like a little bit too much pebbles, which could have killed the crew.
Okay. Well, whatever. I guess you guys want to be careful. You want to walk towards the cafeteria with caution and quietly. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Who do you think should go in first? I mean,
let's just all go together, I think.
Well, your security man wants to go
he
in the
should go
front.
first.
Grab your phaser, buddy.
Security and stuff.
Okay. Whenever you have your weapon, you have to set it. So, Azaram, you have stun. I'm sorry, heat, stun, heavy stun, or disintegrate. By the way, you only have, write down, your phaser only has 20 points of power, sir. Let him write it. Your phaser only has 20 points of power. Okay, so if you use stun, you don't have to write this down. I'll tell you how much. But if you use stun, it's 1 point of power. If you use disintegrate, it's 4 points of power. But write down your phaser has 20 points of power. Okay?
I think you should set your phaser on heavy stun.
Maybe disintegrate.
No,
Yeah, but
heavy
who
stun.
knows? What if it's nothing's happening?
Exactly. That's why it's like
Spoken
stun.
like a warrior, disintegrate.
Stun or heavy
Now
stun.
you're a doctor, and you've seen people get hit with disintegrate. You don't really like disintegrate. You like
So,
stun.
Either stun or heavy stun.
Okay, you all have phaser 1s. Okay? I want you to write down your phaser 1, except Ramza. He has phaser 2. So phaser, Ramza, I'm sorry, Azaram, your power is not 20, it's 35. Okay, you guys, the rest of you, your phaser has 20 points of power. Okay?
I think we should all set our phasers to either stun or heavy stun, because then it could be somebody that we could like
Okay.
get some information from, or like
Okay.
it might be somebody that.
Heavy stun might be a little bit better, because like if there are like people who are fighting,
What if we fire at that person or something? It'll injure that person, and we don't want to do
Say
that
that you
because
put it
like
on stun.
they're innocent people. We shouldn't. What if it's like someone we can get really good
Which one
information from?
should he just put stun, or like should he just say that he put it on stun, or put a
Let me
certain
see it.
number? Or
Let me
what?
see. I think it's yeah. Thank you. I think
let's
it's
just
already
put on
set.
heavy stun in case if like
Okay.
there are some.
You want heavy stun for him, or stun? She says stun. Okay.
But stun, how long does it like keep him stunned?
It depends on how much endurance they have.
Oh,
Well, how much?
Okay. So let's say if you hit someone with a stun, it's 75 points off of their current operating endurance.
so
Okay.
I think we just stun, not heavy stun.
Okay.
No, cut off endurance.
Current operating. You know what I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
Mr.
So
Picky. Okay. No hit, no finger in the mouth. Okay. So your phasers are on stun, right? They're down, and you have 20 points of power except Ramsey.
35.
Azaram has 35. Okay. All right. Now, are your phasers drawn out like this? Are they drawn? Okay. So as you quietly walk towards the cafeteria. This door. Where's the cafeteria? It's right here. So you come in. I'm gonna ask you, which one? Do you want to come in this side or this side? This is the blue section. Security? Is that good? You're gonna lead. You're in the front with your phaser too. Okay? Alright, as you go in, the door opens. You see the strangest sight. You've never seen anything like this. The whole place is an absolute mess. With platters, plates, dishes thrown everywhere. All the buttons on the food processor have been pressed. This is what happens, like if you keep pressing the buttons on the food processor, see in the 200 years in the future we have food processors, so you can just press a button and your food just comes out like that. So if you just keep pressing buttons, it keeps spitting the food out, and you could just go constantly. And then you throw the scraps in the recycler and it recycles it. Anyways, all these buttons have been pushed. All the slots are full of food coming out. Here's the dispensary here. You see these two, I don't know what to describe it, but here's what they look like. These two blobs, and they're whistling like this. They're pushing the buttons, the food's coming in. Looks like the meats, like there's these big turkey drumsticks, and they're sticking them in that. You see, where's that picture? Let me see the picture. So right in here, they're sticking it in, and their body's absorbing it. It takes it, it pulls it in. These blob type things are pulling the food in.
Maybe it's taking all the food.
Is that his real body, or is it just like a?
Hold on. There's a lot of vegetables and fruit all over the ground. Like I said, it looks like he's taking in all the meat. You see shadowy lumps in their translucent bodies. You can kind of see the light coming through the bodies from the cafeteria. You can tell some of it looks like the food they've been eating. And they're just... One of them turns and looks at you, Azaram, and you see that thing here that looks like an eye. It's fading in and out, like glowing in and out.
Maybe we should do disintegrate.
I think
So,
you should
Before he cause I'm thinking that those are the people who've been disrupting the station. So maybe we should what's his name again?
Zaram?
Zaram should use his phaser to shoot him to see so he could see who he is or like what he did.
stun him. You should stun him.
I think
you should use a heavy stun.
Stun would be a good idea because then him,
Could
what's his
investigate
name?
him.
Zulan, Mr. Zulan, he can get a scan to see what kind of race it is. Life race.
Yeah, that's
so-
a good idea.
Should go stun him right now. Shoot.
You don't have to go up to them to scan them with the tricorder, by the way.
No,
You
but
can do
we
it from a
wanna-
distance.
We want to like shoot him first, so he won't.
Hey, come here for a second. Ramsey, come here. Come here, come here. Come here. Oh, okay, let's sit down. Alright, so so what y'all gonna do?
We want him to stun him with his phaser. So then we could he
But
could
we
like
can
scan him.
without him knowing.
I know, but what if he notices and
Then
comes
we'll
and
shoot
attacks?
him. Well, we shouldn't waste it right now. Because if something else happens.
Okay, man, remember,
He has to-
why are you in outer space? Why are you in space? Why are you all here?
to see what happened to the
What is your overall mission?
magnetics?
Your overall mission is to seek out new life and new civilization.
So,
Okay? So, I just wanted to share that with you. That's all. Okay, so tell me what you're going to do. You're going to do a scan, you're going to shoot them. What are you going to do?
I'm going to
First, but I think we should like scan them first, and then if they start attacking, then
Okay.
then you stun him.
Who's gonna scan it?
Since you have, she has a higher one, right? She has a higher like scan.
What does it say?
She actually, it would be her that would be the best at this. I think at this. Actually, both of them can do it. There's no reason why only one person
So
has
he
to
can
do
do
it.
it first to see what he gets, and then I'll continue on what he gets.
Yeah. Okay. So you want to scan first?
Should I give it to him?
Yeah. Okay. It's definitely living. All right, give it to her. All right. And they're definitely not like any other kind of life form that you can scan. So they are not coming in as a living creature. Yeah. But they are living. So you need to calibrate your tricorders to pick them up if you want to find more of them. Okay?
Yeah.
So this is going to be small equipment system operation. What do you have?
Where's like a skill? Skill what?
Small equipment system operation.
Okay, 22.
Okay, good.
22.
You have 22 and you have what?
14.
And you have
19.
what? I want you to add those three numbers up.
Wait, what do you have?
So what is it?
22,
22, 19, 14. That's it. You guys don't have anything else. What do you have? 10. She has 10. And what do you have?
No. I just want
just
the
three?
highest
Oh, okay.
putting it together.
So
Just 3.
Which is your
65.
10.
Okay.
10.
55.
Okay.
55. 55.
Okay, so
55.
these creatures, now you need to roll. I want you to roll. You're the science officer. What's the number you came up with?
55.
55. Okay, your tricorders are now set to pick up these creatures, whatever they are, wherever they are. Okay? So it's 5:50. God, time flies. Time flies when you're having fun. I think y'all having fun?
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Wait a second, the club ends at 6?
No. 5:45. Okay. Give me a second.
I'm done by 6.
Okay, you got that. Sorry. Okay, they're not doing anything. They're just eating. Pressing buttons. You see these appendages come out. I'm gonna give you another picture.
So nothing gets picked up on the after the tricorder set.
Do they have a race? Or just
What else were you look? You were just looking for them. You were just scanning them. So you have them locked in as a life form. If you want to know anything about them, you have to ask me. And I can tell you if your tricorder gets. But this is what's coming out of their bodies to press the buttons.
They're like making hands. They're like making hands.
You could say they're blobs.
You mean their hands are like getting bigger?
They're just these blobs. I mean, they are just.
They're like
metamorphosized.
Here's another picture.
Ew, they're like. Ugh. It's like a dragon tail.
Well, they probably don't think so much of you, but they're busy stuffing their faces.
Where's the mouth? The swirly part?
Oh, that's
You wanna
probably
try
where
to
the
figure that out?
That's where the power drain's coming from.
Well, do you want to scan that particular object?
Yeah.
Okay, who's scanning it?
Okay. I need a. What was that total roll? 55. Okay. I'm going to give you a bonus of 10, so it comes to 65. Go ahead.
Hey, that's my 10, isn't it?
No.
16.
66. You don't get anything positive on it right now.
But I still think that that's where the power drain's coming from because they're using a lot
they're
of
using
the power. They're like
Facts. You got to have evidence, facts. Don't make decisions on assumptions or you're going to really mess up. Okay, so one of them stops eating. The one that looked at you, it's now starting to slowly move towards you.
Did you shoot already? Shoot.
You want to shoot him?
Wait for if it like.
Wait, don't shoot it yet.
You don't know what it's gonna do. Like if it wants to communicate.
But if it's a blob, wouldn't it not hurt him? Because it things come out of him, so wouldn't it?
No. Wouldn't it like suck him up?
Maybe I should put it away.
Wouldn't it like suck him
No.
up?
Might attack me. Who knows?
Listen to him. He was wondering something.
Because he's a blob, he could have just sucked him up like.
He could suck you up, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think you should like if he comes closer and he like tries to like do like attack you, then shoot him. Just wait until he not until like if
No,
he
but
goes,
don't you think that it won't really harm him? Because if he could bring out a hand, and he would probably be able to just.
I think we should like shoot him.
Maybe he might swallow.
Yeah, but I'll stun him. Like not like.
Okay. Are you gonna fire or not?
Fire.
Okay. So he starts to approach you. Remember that thing in the center? It's starting to glow really bright now.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think you should stun him now because I think he's
Can
gonna.
you hear it?
It's probably thinking.
Or I think something could like. I think he could like shoot something out of it.
You want to say something to him? Tell him, stop, don't move. Federation security. They are destroying Federation property, you know.
You know.
They're not allowed. No one's allowed to come in and destroy a cafeteria like that.
Stop. I'm a Federation security officer.
He's not stopping.
Shoot.
If you're gonna shoot, pull the trigger. All right. You don't need to roll for this one. What did you have? Stun?
Yeah.
It goes in. He's still coming in closer.
I told you. You should do the same. That's what I was thinking.
You're gonna change the setting?
Sit on heat.
He's kind of like invincible because he's just a blob that could just go like.
Because you don't know if it's like.
You gotta
evil.
follow. Is you gonna do with his suggestion, or are you gonna do his suggestion, or you gotta make a decision quick.
I'm going to turn it to. I'm going to turn to heat.
Okay, you set your phaser to heat.
Sugar.
All right, you have to roll now because you took too long. Roll black and white die. Okay, you fired the heat.
39.
So should I hit the trigger? Can I hit the trigger now?
It screams loud and it pulses and it's what do you call? It's convulsing.
Wait, something's happening to the TV.
It's turning red, and you see all the food it eat pop out. The food that it was still digesting pops out, and then it's starting to come down like this, like a blob, and it's starting to form. It's trying to form itself back up. It's hurt. The other one sees, and you notice the other one coming towards it.
Go ahead and shoot the other one. Do not have any.
And the one that you got is trying to build itself back up and run away from you.
I think you should heavy stun the one that's trying to get up and run, and do the heat to the one that's coming close.
Okay, you guys all have phasers. Y'all better do it.
I'm going to just
Okay. You said heavy stun?
Heavy stun for the one who's trying to
Okay.
get up.
Press this black button like that. All right, you do it. You're shooting the blob. He's shooting the blob. And she's shooting the blob.
What do you press?
Heavy stun.
Black.
Black bottom at the button. At the bottom. Button. Blah, 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 blah. At the bottom.
This at the bottom.
Where you
Black
finger?
button at
It's
the
okay. Don't
bottom.
make her point it at. Oh, oh man. Oh god.
Look at you.
I'm gonna let you get away with that one, but don't do that again. Cause you just shot yourself. Okay, now all of you did heavy stun. Is that right? Is that right? Heavy stun.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. He's still coming. He absorbed it like the other one did.
Maybe we should do heat on
The
it.
one that's coming up.
Wait, we should do heat on the
Yeah.
one that's coming up so they can.
Stun and heavy stun is not working on anything.
Let's do
The only thing that
disintegrate.
did anything was heat.
Disintegrate.
I'm going to do
Disintegrate.
Okay,
the
now
other one.
I want you to subtract. I want you to subtract 1. You've used up 1 point of power from your phaser. All of you with stun have heavy stun. You got to subtract 2 points of power from your phaser. So you had 20, right? You started with 20. Now you're down to what?
18.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I'm to 34.
Fine.
I think
Okay. Who are you firing at the blob that was hit with the heat?
the one that's coming.
It's
close.
trying to get away from you. The one that's coming towards you, you want to hit with heat.
Yeah.
Who's gonna hit with heat?
I'll do it.
All right. All right. Heat. The one that's coming at you fires a pulse, an energy pulse. This is like Marvel superheroes. You need to say dodge if you want to dodge.
Dodge.
Okay, so I'll give you a second chance. I'll let you all dodge. Okay, 60. All right, now, black and white roll, quick. What's your dexterity? 96. Okay, you're hit.
We're 92.
All right, you're hit. Let's see. You, roll. Roll. You're not hit. Roll, Ronzo. Mustafa, roll. Doctor got hit. You roll. Okay, he's hit.
Am I like hit really bad?
You hit really hard. He hit you in the chest with the beam. You have to subtract 50, check his math, 50 from cur op end and max op end. Okay? Yeah, both of them.
Okay, no.
Now,
I know 50.
you're not hit. None of y'all got hit. You're gonna fire your heat at him. Okay?
Not trying to be
The one that's coming close.
The one that's coming at you. Okay, you hit him. Go ahead, fire.
Okay, he's good.
He's got your phaser. Give me his phaser back.